Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and today I have my 2025 Diamond Art Club Christmas haul video. Last weekend, last weekend, because this past weekend, I'm uploading this video, this is very confusing, I'm uploading this video tomorrow, which is Saturday, which is a Saturday release day. This was the weekend before that. Last weekend. These Christmas kits came out last weekend, and there were 40 new releases, all Christmassy, wintry themed from Diamond Art Club, and I picked up 4 of them, and they're all so pretty, and I'm so excited to unbox these with you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this kind of unboxing video, and let's just head right on into it. Alrighty, so I'll do a little bit of a more like in-depth unboxing of the first kit specifically, go through the features of the box, features of the canvas, toolkit, all that stuff in this first kit, but we will kind of skip it throughout the rest. But let's go ahead, hop into this. This first painting I have here is Christmas Candy Box. This is by mrsbutterd. This is coming in a 22 by 31 inch or 55.6 by 78.7 centimeter round diamonds. Look how stinking cute this artwork is. It's so colorful. I love it so much. I will have all of these paintings linked down below. I believe, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm almost certain that this one is still in stock. The other ones might be sold out. There might be one still in stock, actually. I really should have checked, my apologies, but all of them will be linked down below. So let's do a quick tour of the box. Right off the bat, you have the artwork wrapped around the box here, the render at least, wrapped around the box. And this is actually a newer box feature from Diamond Art Club, like very recently. There is a sleeve on here. So this actually just pulls on and off, and it can slide down. Basically, then what I believe the reason that they are doing this is because they can mass produce these pink boxes and the blue boxes for square drill kits and then just create the sleeves and put them on the box. But this is really nifty. I mean, there's a lot you could probably do with this if you wanted to. Like once you do a diamond painting, you could cut up the sleeve and put it in your logbook. I don't know, listen. Be creative. But I wanted to point that out. That's a little bit different. And another thing I noticed actually is that on the older boxes, we would see the artwork kind of wrapped around through the end here. This actually kind of has a fading effect. So the render kind of fades into the name of the painting and the artist and the size point, which is kind of fun. And then on the side of the box here, we just have the normal stats information. So this kit is going to have 89 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 6 fairy dust drills for a total diamond count of 57,772 diamonds. Incredible. And then on the back here, we just have diamond painting, how it works, your kit contents, all of your warnings, things like that. And then on the bottom of the box here too, we also have another look at the artwork, the name, the artist of the painting. In case you store your paintings one on top of each other, you can't easily pick them out of a crowd, but let's go ahead and hop into this. If you're just watching this video and you've never ordered from Diamond Art Club before and you want to, I actually do have a 15% off discount code that you're more than welcome to use if you want to. It's Michaela 15 and it saves you 15% off your first order, but definitely no pressure to use it if you don't want to. I really do appreciate it if you do, but there are other discount codes out there, so I just recommend that you use one. So anyways, inside your diamond painting, you have a box here, and inside there you have your toolkit that we'll go through. You have your diamond painting, of course, and you have your thank you for your purchase pamphlet. Typically, that will house your treasure quest card, but if you guys don't know, I do diamond painting vlogs, and I actually pulled the cards already, so we will talk about that here in a minute. But let's go ahead and start out with the toolkit from Diamond Art Club. All of their toolkits are the same, no matter if you get a square or a round drill diamond painting. I find their toolkits to be really comprehensive, and they have everything you need to do your diamond painting. So the first thing we have here is Diamond Art Club's Twist and Pick pen. So this pen here on the single placer side has a cap you want to remove. This is a single placer that's pre-filled with clear wax. So you just want to twist the pen here, and eventually some clear wax will come out the other end here. And what you can also do if you want, you can twist it the other direction and take out what's in there, or wait till it's gone and then refill it with whatever you want. So that's really nifty, and then you don't have to refill by like stabbing into something. It's just pre-filled and you keep kind of feeding it by twisting it. So you have this. And then on the other side here, you have a thin plastic 4-placer in case you want to try multi-placing. You also get a bag of baggies in case you want to store leftover diamonds in here. You could kit up in here if you want to. This set of baggies won't be enough in and of itself, but if you have a bunch of these, you could kit up in them, but I like storing leftover diamonds in these. You also get a tray, a really nice tray, high walls, that has a lid and a tray stopper and some goodies inside of here. So when you open this up, you find another plate here of the clear wax. This is actually what comes in the single placer of your pen. So if you run out of the stuff in the single placer of the pen, you can use this to refill it, or you can fill up your multi-placer with it, whatever you want to do. Alternatively though, you also do have a little pat here of the pink heart-shaped wax, the OG if you will. This does have a thin plastic film on here. You'll just want to peel back before you try loading up your pen, but it does come with one of these. And you also get a thin plastic 7-placer in case you want to try multi-placing 7 diamonds at a time. You dare double you. So we have the 7-placer, and then here is another look here at the tray with the lid. Yeah, the walls are pretty high. It does say Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle here in the tray, and I find their trays really nice, to be honest. Like, this is a really good size, and I've seen people also actually stack their trays on top of each other and kit up in them, and actually put like the sticker label that comes on the sticker sheet that we'll look at on here. So if you wanted to do that, if you have enough of these, you totally could. So that is everything that comes in your Diamond Art Club toolkit. The next thing we can talk about actually is the Treasure Quest card. So Treasure Quest cards are a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club, and they come in different rarities. So this is a bronze card, which is the most common card. It's a little hard to see. It's so holographic. You can tell this is a bronze card because it does say bronze on the back. It has the pattern of the bronze on the back. And you also may get a bronze card, but you also might get a silver, gold, or even a black card, which is the most rare. I've gotten a couple. They're really pretty. And you can scratch off the codes on these cards once you have a certain combination of them. And you can redeem for really fun prizes like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting. Plus, you also just get such a good look at the original artwork in a fun form. And listen, I love a good collectible. I feel like us as diamond painters, we just love good collectibles. So yeah, we have our Treasure Quest card here. We got a bronze card in this kit. And then we have our thank you for your purchase pamphlet. So let's hop into this. Inside of here, you just have some information. So you have step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint, tips and tricks, your kit contents, save 20% off your first app purchase. And then once you've made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you can join their VIP Facebook group, which, listen, it's always so fun in there. There's special kind of perks for people in that group. And so if you have made your first purchase and haven't joined the group, I highly recommend. So that is in there. And then we have our sticker sheet here. So again, I love Diamond Art Club sticker sheets. They're just made with diamond painters in mind, and it's just really, really nice. So all of these are pre-cut sticker labels that you can put in your paper logbook if you have one of those. And then on the back here, we have another look at that artwork. That is so cute. Okay, I love the colors. I love this artwork. I love how she's just gushing. It's so cute. She's wearing little reindeer ears. And listen, pink hair, green hair. I love it. This is so colorful and fun. And then you have a spot here for your start and end date. And then you have your stats about the kit at the bottom here. Also stickers. And then if you open this up, we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels. Look at this rainbow of beautiful, beautiful colors. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. If you're like me, the pre-cut sticker labels are so useful because you can just peel and put them on your external storage systems, which is what I do. And it's just, this is a really beautiful color scheme. My goodness. All of our special drills, we have quite a few of them, are going to be at the bottom of the color code list here. So like I said before, we have 2 ABs. So it looks like we'll have a darker green, I guess that's more of like a true green, and more of a lime green AB. We'll have 1 iridescent, which is Diamond Art Club's crystal drill, and we're gonna have a red crystal drill in this painting. And then we have 6 fairy dust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairy dusts. So we'll have a red, a green, a yellow, a blue, a pink, and a white. That is so incredible. I love, love, love how Diamond Art Club charts their specials, and I fully expect this is going to be amazing. But anyways, that is our sticker sheet. So I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's get into the main event. All of Diamond Art Club's paintings come in this branded dust jacket that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So let's hop into this canvas. When I do these kind of haul videos, I don't show you guys every single drill individually. I know that there were not sneak peeks for these kits particularly, but I'm hoping that this gives you a good idea of at least like how this diamond painting will, you know, come and how it'll look in the drills. So anyways, oh my gosh, look at those beautiful, beautiful bright drills. I love that dearly. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, let me go ahead and get this canvas rolled backwards. It's totally safe to do this with Diamond Art Club canvases because Diamond Art Club uses poured glue on their canvases. It just means that it really doesn't hurt the glue to do this. And you can usually tell this is going to be a poured glue canvas because of the clear plastic cover on the diamond paintings. I'm really not sure how many companies still use double-sided adhesive, but this is definitely not that. So, oh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Listen, of course I know what I'm getting into when I open a Diamond Art Club canvas. I truly, truly, truly get it. But at the same time, my reaction is authentic, I promise. And it's just, it's beautiful. It's so, so pretty. Oh my gosh. And it looks just so amazing. I love it. I love all of the details in this canvas. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. I love her and I love her. I love them both. I really, really do. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Enough gushing. Let me give you guys a quick tour of the canvas here. So right off the bat at the top here, we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. And the edging of this canvas is scalloped and poked and it helps prevent fraying. Over here at the top left of the canvas, but it's more like the entire left side of the canvas. It's still the top-ish left. You have the schematic of all of your symbols and you have the same thing going down the bottom right of the canvas. I definitely utilize that quite a bit actually. And then over here at the bottom part of the canvas, we have some fun information. So we have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the artist, the size, all that fun stuff. And we have the copyright symbol. So that means that Mrs. Butter D has given permission for the use of her artwork, and Diamond Art Club is fairly compensating her for that artwork and using it as a diamond painting. And I really, truly love supporting shops that have licensed artwork, and we see art theft really commonly in the crafting space, and so I, again, like supporting companies that do right by artists, so that's what that is. Over here in the middle, we have Diamond Art Club's social media pages. I always recommend following both of these, the Facebook and the Instagram, to stay up to date with new fun releases. And then over here at the bottom right-hand side of the canvas, we have Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty. So this basically just states that if anything happens to your canvas or your drills and you're the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting, you're covered under the lifetime warranty and you can contact customer support if anything happens. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even notice this has a bell. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Incredible. If you guys are seeing these gray lines here, that is not at all on the plastic, which by the way, Diamond Art Club, this is a really sticky poured glue, uses poured glue, sticky poured glue. We already talked about the poured glue. But no, the gray lines are actually perforated cover. It's a perforated cover sheet. Basically, if you just grab on either side of the perforation and tear, or I guess the either side of the gray line and tear, you can create about 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections that you can just rip and go and diamond paint, which is really nifty. So I love this. I really, really, really love this. Oh my gosh. Let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see just how clear this drill field is. And I also want to show you guys kind of the confetti versus color blocking situation type deal in this diamond painting. Number one, obviously the drill field's really, really clear, and I really never have any problems with the drill field on Diamond Art Club canvases. This canvas has a really good mix of color blocking and confetti. So color blocking is where you have more of the same symbol in a small area. So like, for example, this like triangle symbol, pink triangle symbol, you can pull out your multi-placer and just kind of work through that a little bit faster, like this down arrow symbol. And you can, yeah, multi-place it if you want to, and generally you'll just have it in your tray a bit longer. There is some decent confetti in this canvas too, right? I mean, we have like the gingerbread house over here. This is really cute. I'm sorry, like I just think this is so fun. Confetti is where you have more of, or no, excuse me, less of the same color in a small area, more different colors in a small area. You'll be switching out the color in your tray more often, and oftentimes you'll just get better detail with confetti. So, oh my gosh, we have a lot of confetti actually going on in like these lollipops over here. Oh, I love this. This is cute. This is really, 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 really cute. Okay, sorry. I will get off, but not get off the video, but get off my soapbox. But I love this a whole bunch. I really, really, really do. If you guys don't know, I am trying to work through my whips right now, so I'm not working on a Christmas canvas this year, even though I desperately want to, and pulling this out makes me want to work on it, but I can't. I cannot. I am still working through my 2 large canvases. Anyways, let's take a look here just really quickly at this drill pack. And we can just look at the colors. It's just, you're gonna have so many fun, vibrant colors. I feel like Mrs. Butterd's artwork is not always this bright and colorful. A lot of times it's more muted pastels. This is a more bright and colorful canvas, which I love to see from a Mrs. Butterd. Also, another thing, on your pack of drills from Diamond Art Club should have a sticker, and it should have the name of the painting. In case you store these separate from the box and the canvas, you can store them separate and match them up later if you need to, but just double check that this matches the name of the canvas. Very, very, very beautiful. And I do see a couple of the special drills off the bat that we can look at. We have a nice chunky bag of Z3865, which is a white fairy dust diamond. Fairy dust drills just have a fine glitter coating on them, and they just give a really like shimmery effect, and they're really subtle, but they're so dang gorgeous. So Z3865. Earlier, I saw something else. Yep, okay, Z666, another pretty chunky bag of this fairy dust as well. A nice quintessential Christmas red fairy dust, if you will. So pretty. And then, let's see, can I spot any of the other specials? I have like a fuzzy in my eye. It's making my eye itch. Oh my goodness, I'm on the struggle bus. I can't tell if it's like a hair that keeps falling into my like face near my eye or what. Okay, we have one of the ABs right here. I don't know which of the ABs, but it's one of the green ABs. What about that red crystal? Ooh, I think I do see it, but it's really hard to see, but we can kind of see the like crystal backing on it, or like that gray backing that'll go on the canvas. Ooh, do we have a couple bags of this pink fairy dust? Gorgeous. Okay. Incredible. You guys, this is gonna be so fun. Let's look where special drills go on this canvas. We can start at the top. We will start at the top. As a reminder, we have a lot of specials. We have 2 ABs, the like more true green and then the olive green AB. We have the red iridescent, and then we have the 6 fairy dust. The red, the green, the yellow, the blue, the pink, and the white. Right off the bat, the first place my eye thought to look was this like hanging like decor piece here. This is the yellow fairy dust inside of here. Let's see. This is the, nope. I thought that was a special. That's just a normal green drill. Michaela, getting ahead of yourself as per usual. More of the yellow fairy dust in here. Pink fairy dust in here. Honestly, like if you wanted to bling out all of these, I say go for it, right? I feel like that could be kind of fun. I don't see any of the others there. We have some of the red fairy dust kind of highlighting this present here. We have some of the more olive green AB in this bow over here. That's so pretty. This is gorgeous. You know what I am really curious about though? I'm really curious about the crystal drill. That I'm probably the most curious about. Also, I fully know I'm gonna miss some special drills, so just think of it as a fun surprise when you open this canvas for yourself. Oh, the reason we had such a big bag of that pink fairy dust. Are you guys ready for this? This entire background back here. Pink fairy dust in here in this pink area, pink fairy dust in here, in the words, over here. That's stunning. Diamond Art Club. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, red crystal. In some of the candy jars here, we have some of the red crystal in there. That's pretty. As well as some of that more true green AB in here as well. Ooh, and some of the green fairy dust. Pretty, pretty. And some of the pink fairy dust. Of course, why wouldn't we have some of the pink fairy dust in there too? It just feels necessary. What about her hair? She's got to have specials. She has some of the green, like true green. It might not really be true green. Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't 100% know. But there is some of the green fairy dust in her hair. No, AB, not fairy dust. AB in her hair, which is really gorgeous. And kind of these more lighter green areas. Her kind of reindeer headband has some of the red fairy dust in it here. I feel like we're going to be here all day looking for specials just because they're everywhere. So just keep that in mind that they are really truly kind of everywhere. Let's move this down just the slightest bit so we can see more of this canvas. Look at these lollipops. Ooh, more of the red crystal inside the red areas of the lollipops. That's incredible. Some of the red fairy dust over here as well. More of the red crystal. Dang, we must have had a lot of that red crystal. I just couldn't really tell. In this, like, is this supposed to be like a bowl of candy? Probably. Yeah, I mean, it's called Christmas Candy Shop. We have some more of the red crystal in there and some of the green AB. Let's see. More of the red crystal in these areas here, as well as the white fairy dust inside this gingerbread house as well, and kind of acting as like the snow frosting in here. Okay, that's stunning. This is really, really, really dang gorgeous. We have some of the red fairy dust in her sweater here and here. She looks so cozy. I knew opening these would make me want to do them. Listen, this is my best mistake ever. It's always my favorite thing to do. Let's see. Her hair. What do we have in her hair? We have a little bit of the pink fairy dust in her hair here and here, over here. Oh my God. That is just so incredible. We have a little bit of the white fairy dust in her eyes, just a little bit. Again, I am probably missing some. The little puff of her hat has some of the white fairy dust, a little bit here. Some of the white fairy dust down here. And red fairy dust in here as well as in the star here. We have some of the white fairy dust. Ooh, the blue fairy dust. I've been missing out on the blue fairy dust. We have some of the blue fairy dust in her hat here and in her sweater quite a bit. Oh, that's so cute. I'm sorry, like I'm gushing over this. I genuinely, this is lovely. This is amazing. Over here we have some of the green fairy dust in this little, like, is that like a tree? Is that? No, that's her skirt. That is her skirt, Michaela, or her pants, or whatever. That's her pants. This gingerbread house over here, we have more of the red crystals kind of going in throughout here. Yellow fairy dust in here. Listen, I fully think Diamond Art Club was just having the time of their life, just like sitting there, adding these specials in, going, you need a sprinkle, you need a sprinkle, you need a sprinkle. We have some of the yellow fairy dust in here. Let's get this down just a little bit more. Is this a toy soldier? I think. Yeah, I think this is a toy soldier. Her outfit has some of the red fairy dust just all throughout it, which is really pretty. The candy cane has some of the red fairy dust throughout it as well. Oh no, actually, no, it doesn't. I made that up. It's definitely in her outfit, but it's not in the candy cane, my bad. We do have some of the white and pink fairy dust though in the candy cane. We have, anywhere you're seeing white, I should have made mention. Well, actually, that's not true. Not anywhere you see white is going to be white fairy dust. A lot of the places, like the white on here is going to be white fairy dust. The white in here is going to be white fairy dust. Let's see. Pink fairy dust in here as well. This is just chock full of specials. Okay, but this candy cane does have some of the red fairy dust and pink and white. Look at this little gingerbread man just like flopped down on the ground. What an incredible, incredible man he is. We have, I can't take myself seriously, to be honest. We have some of the green fairy dust in the tree in here. And, oh, green fairy dust, green, olive green, AB in here, and throughout the entire tree. Okay. Oh my God, and some of the red fairy dust in here. Listen. I can't even pick out all of the specials in here because there's just simply so many. I love her with all my being. Oh my gosh. I think this one, fingers crossed, is in stock still. Listen. I will leave it linked down below. If it's not in stock, sign up for restock notifications if they're not going to discontinue it. I really hope you got this if you wanted her. She's beautiful. This is Christmas Candy Shop by mrsbutterd. Let's move into the next painting. So listen, that one kind of blew my socks off, that first one we looked at, and I am very nervous to get into these others because listen, I feel like they're all gonna be like that. So anyways, moving on into painting number 2. We have Light the Way. This is by Miss Holly. This is actually in the older style box. This is not a slip on and off sleeve, but this is a 23.6 by 33.5 inch or 60 by 84.9 centimeter square diamonds. This is so cute, probably so purple heavy, absolutely beautiful. And then let's see here. This has 74 colors, and that includes 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust for a total diamond count of 82,181 drills. So definitely not a small project, but listen. I'm really excited to get into this one and take a look. So let me get this box open, throw the box over here. We're not gonna look at the toolkit this time around. Pull out the canvas, the sticker sheet here. Throw that to the side. As for Treasure Quest card, I got another bronze in here, but it's so pretty. I love this so much. I love the Treasure Quest cards. It's such a fun program, and we have that. Okay, let's get into our sticker sheet. We have Light the Way by Miss Holly, and then we have our original artwork on the back. This is so pretty. I love her. She's just so like dreamy. And then we have her dog. Do you guys know if her dog that she draws in her paintings is like a legit like her dog, or if it's just like a made-up dog? I want to know. I don't know. But it's so cute. I love her corgi. Let's look at our pre-cut sticker labels. Yeah. Lots of purples in here. If you are a purple fan, this is right up your alley. Purples and pinks and, I mean, reds. I feel like we're not going to see much aside from that. Maybe a blue here and there. But this is really, really beautiful if you're looking to get your purple fix in. Ooh, we have quite a few. No, we actually only have 3, but we have 6,000 range colors, which I didn't point out before. Diamond Art Club and a lot of other diamond painting companies use the DMC codes, like the DMC codes for floss from Cross Stitch, and 6,000 range colors are not a part of that. Diamond Art Club makes their drills in-house, and so when they see gaps in the DMC code, they actually create colors, and those are the 6,000 range colors. So if you ever see that. And then at the top here, we have our specials. So 3 ABs, it looks like we have a light purple, a light pink, and a white. Oh, I love when we have a white AB. And then we have 3 fairy dust, a purple, a pink, like a darker pink and a lighter pink. Very, very beautiful. Let's hop into the canvas. I'm really excited to see this one. Very clean break. Love to see it. Oh my God, look at those purples. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yep, if you love purple, I found your painting, found your Christmas kit. I think this one is still in stock as well, but again, I'm really not certain. I should have looked, but again, they'll all be linked down below, so definitely check out the Diamond Art Club website if you are interested. Let's get this canvas rolled backwards, and then this is so pretty already from what I can tell. I feel like this one's gonna be a little bit more color blocking than anything else. This is really pretty, oh my gosh. Look at all the purples. It's stunning. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this. She looks just, again, so like, I don't even know what word to use. Like, I don't know, but she's just really pretty and just like calm, and she's just, it's so pretty. I love like the halo going up at the top here. Really gorgeous. And then we got to take a look at the dog. Let's get this rolled down a little bit more. Oh yeah, this is gonna have a good amount of color blocking, especially like in her dress area. You're just gonna be able to multi-place that area. Look at the quirky, look at his face. Just like, look at his little face. He is just like looking up like, Mom, Mom, I'm right here, Mom. Oh, so cute. And you know, we have like trees in this painting, and I feel like the trees, there's a good bit of confetti in the trees, but like, it doesn't really bother me too much. I'm not like a huge, I mean, I love confetti. Confetti and trees aren't necessarily always my favorite thing, but I feel like this isn't too bad in terms of like the confetti in the trees. This is really nice. This is beautiful. I love her eye makeup too. It just looks so pretty. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous canvas. Oh my goodness. Let's look at these drills again because hello, hello purples. Oh my gosh. Ooh, actually, right off the bat, I can see outside the package, we have 3 bags of Z210, which is this beautiful, beautiful light purple. I love like the 209, 210, 211 spectrum of the DMC. They're all different shades of purple, and that's gonna be so pretty. Where are we gonna find that? We'll find out. We have a bag here of that white AB drill, Aurora Borealis drill. We have our kind of light pink AB color right here. And actually, I just wanna look at these drills like a tiny bit closer. It looks like some of these drills are Diamond Art Club's newer 15 facet drills, but it does look like we have some of the 20s in here still. The 20 facet drills are the older Diamond Art Club drills that have a pointy top. The 15 facets are the newer drills, and they have more of a flat top, similar to the 13, but not quite like the 13 because they're 15. But anyways, I also see the purple AB right here. Stunning. Okay, let's take a look and see where the specials go. We can start at the top again. Why not? As a reminder, we had the 3 ABs, the purple, the pink, and the white, and then we had the 3 fairy dust, the purple, 3 large bags of that purple, the darker pink and the lighter pink is what I'm gonna call it, but I'm not fully certain on like what kind of like shades of pink they are, but those are our specials. So let's see here. We really did have a lot of that pink or purple fairy dust, so I am wondering where we are going to see that. Let's see. This is a little bit more, I'm saying it's a little bit more tricky than the other one, but that's not necessarily true. That was chock full of detail. Anywhere, I believe, that you see the white on the canvas is where you're going to find the white AB. So we have some of that going on over here, in here, over here, in here. That's really pretty. You know, honestly, like if you wanted to further enhance this, like with the little halo, there are no specials in that like kind of halo effect, but you could like special that out if you wanted. And then we have some of the white AB kind of just splattered in throughout the sky just a little bit over here. Actually, it's not really the sky, it's more of snow on trees. My bad. And then we have more of the white AB kind of scattered in throughout over here. That seems to be the easiest to find. We have a little bit of the kind of more darker pink fairy dust in her hair here, like in the flower in her hair. Very pretty. And then we have some of that light purple fairy dust in here as well, just a little bit. I have a feeling we're gonna find more of it the more further down we go on the canvas. Oh, you know what? Okay, so the light purple that we're seeing throughout, I think these are like, yeah, these are trees. We're actually seeing some of that purple fairy dust, quite a bit of it, going down over here on the trees. And you're gonna find it over here as well. So that's where you're gonna find a lot of that light purple fairy dust. Let's see. I'm not finding any other special drills up here, but that does not mean that they don't exist. Well, let's move this down just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna find more of the white AB kind of going in over here and here. Anywhere we're seeing the white kind of snow, also kind of sprinkled in over here in the trees and over here in the trees. Oh my God, the corgi. Does the corgi have any specials? Oh my God, he does. Let me get this rolled down a little bit. The corgi has some of that almost like lighter pink peachish kind of fairy dust in his face. That is so cute. I love that so much. Okay, he has some of that. That light pink AB. I'm not seeing quite yet, but I am seeing some more of the purple fairy dust. You're gonna find it in little snow patches on the trees. So you're gonna kind of find that everywhere on the trees, as well as you're gonna find that light purple fairy dust kind of at the bottom of her dress quite a bit. So you're gonna find a good amount of that purple fairy dust in there, and a little bit down here, a little bit over here. Oh, you can't even see that. Over here and over here. Pink AB though. Where is that pink AB? I am curious. You're also gonna find some of the purple AB. A little bit of that in the dress here, as well as kind of it sprinkled in with the purple fairy dust. That's gonna be really, really gorgeous. Okay, pink AB. Where, oh where is the pink AB in this painting? Ooh, we're seeing a little bit of the pink AB kind of in these candles. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, those are definitely candles, right? Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna see it in some of these candles, and then like you have the whites on the inside of them. That's gonna be so gorgeous. And then that flower might have been the only spot where we had that letter K or the like darker pink fairy dust. I'm not too sure. I don't think I skipped anything. This is also chock full of specials. We just have a lot of that purple fairy dust, and it's beautiful. This is breathtaking. I love it, love it, love it. This is Light the Way by Miss Holly. We are done with 2 canvases. Let's go ahead and move on into the 3rd canvas. Okay, so this next painting, I'm really excited to see open because I feel like this canvas is like a little bit on the darker side. It's giving like a night scene, and it's just so gorgeous. This is Clara and the Nutcracker, also by Miss Holly. This is a 35 by 25.6 inch or 88.9 by 65 centimeter square diamonds. I mean, this is really pretty. It's a little hard to see though. We'll get a better look when we look at the sticker sheet. This is 66 colors, including 2 ABs and 5 fairy dust, for a total diamond count of 93,177 drills. So again, big canvas. If you guys know me at all, you guys know that I am a go big or go home kind of person. I love a good large canvas. I love a canvas with a ton of detail, and these, honestly, all 4 canvases really kind of checked that box for me. So have our toolkit, move that out of the way, our canvas, our sticker sheet, throw this, actually carefully put it over there because if I throw it, I'm gonna hit another box and that'll be loud. This is our treasure quest card for this kit. This is another bronze card. Spoiler alert, it was totally all bronze in this little drop, but that's okay. So beautiful. I feel like this looks really especially good with like the holographic effect. It's just so beautiful. And let's hop into our sticker sheet. We have Clara and the Nutcracker by Miss Holly. Okay, this way. Oh, I love this. I love this. And there's so many like little details in this painting that you wouldn't necessarily pick out unless you're like, you know, diamond painting it and you're like, oh, like, look, there's mice. Oh, look. I mean, granted, the horse is kind of large in this image, but like there's just a bunch of like little stuff that I feel like you're gonna unravel while you're diamond painting, and that is my personal favorite kind of diamond painting, so that's awesome. Let's look at this color scheme. Yeah, definitely on the darker side, but honestly, like we have some really fun like pinks and purples and blues. Very fun. Oh, I'm so excited. This is beautiful, like a beautiful color palette. Okay, special drills. All at the bottom here. So we have 2 ABs, we have a yellow and a white, and then we have 5 fairy dust. We have a gray, I think that's a gray, a dark red, a pink, a yellow, and a purple. Ooh, I'm excited to see like where these specials are gonna go and how much we might have of them. I feel like sometimes with like darker canvases, we don't always see as many special drills charted just because that's the nature of the artwork, but I am excited to see. So let's hop into this. A nice thick thing of drills. Oh, look at those colors. Nice and dark. Oh man, honestly, have I even done like a really dark canvas this year? I don't think I have. I feel like the closest I am coming to that is maybe my Bonnie White I'm doing right now, but even then, it's not really. This is so pretty. That is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this canvas rolled. This is our only landscape orientation painting of, of the evening. So let's go ahead and get this rolled. Okay, that was a terrible start to the roll, but you know what? That's okay. It's fine. It all gets the job done the same. I'm excited to see also like color blocking versus confetti in this canvas. Oh boy, okay, this is like blanket sized. Alrighty. Oh, it is so pretty. I love this. Also, stereotypical Miss Holly with the girl in the purple dress. That's incredible. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this canvas. Uh-oh. I got this, you guys. I got this. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It really, really, really is so good. Look at the horse. It looks so good. I really like this. I love the tree. I love all the little things in here. And I will admit that like in the render, it's a little hard to see some of these like things. But once diamonds are down, this is going to look amazing, honestly. Look at the tree. The tree looks so good with all the ornaments. Also, we're definitely gonna find some specials in the tree, like in the ornaments. That's gonna be beautiful. Oh yeah, I really, really, really like this. This is just, this is so pretty. I need someone to work on this one as soon as possible. Katie, diamonds and washi, work on this. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the drills one more time. Again, with these really beautiful, like darker tones, I love it. I can spot the slightest handful of this white AB right here. Is that the yellow AB? I think this is the yellow AB right here. There's really not a ton of it at all, but again, with a darker color palette like this, I really am not expecting to see too much in the way of specials. I feel like Diamond Art Club just does a really good job of putting exactly what's needed in their images, so I don't really see any other specials, but that's okay. Let's go digging and see what specials we can find where. Okay, let me pull out my handy dandy sticker sheet. I feel like Steve from Blue's Clues, like my handy dandy notebook, my handy dandy sticker sheet. We have two ABs. We have the yellow and the white. We have 5 fairy dust. We have the gray, the red, the pink, the yellow, and the purple. So let's take a little look and see what we have. I feel like we're not really gonna find too much in the background of things. But what I can say is the white that you're kind of seeing kind of scattered throughout this background here on the wall is the white AB. Anywhere you see the white on the canvas is going to be the white AB, so we do see it kind of in here a little bit. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit more tricky maybe to find some stuff, but let's scoot this over just a little bit. We are seeing a mix of the yellow AB and the yellow fairy dust kind of in these lit areas over here on the mantle. These are candles? No, I don't think so. I think these are kind of like, oh, because this is a tree behind it. I think these are supposed to be ornaments, so we're gonna find both of those ABs kind of in the tree here. You're also gonna find a little bit of the yellow fairy dust in the middle of this candle here, and then white AB here, and a little bit of the red fairy dust in here as well. Yes, I really don't think you're gonna find much in the background, even like in these areas. Like we have a tiny bit of the yellow fairy dust in this clock here, but otherwise I don't think there are any other specials. A little bit of the purple fairy dust actually in here. What is that? Oh, it's his little feather. It's his feather off of his hat. Purple fairy dust. And then we have some of the yellow fairy dust in, that's his hat as well. We will get back down to Clara in a minute here, but I do want to just move this over just a tiny bit. Let's take a look at the star. Do we have much in the star? We have some of the white AB going on in the star here. Ooh, we have a little bit of that gray. Is that a rat or a mouse in the tree? I think so. We have a little bit of that gray fairy dust in the mouse rat, whatever. Are they mice or are they rats? I think they're mice. I think they're mice. And then inside each of the ornaments here, we're gonna find some of the yellow AB and the yellow fairy dust in all of the little ornaments. And then again, with the kind of white AB kind of sprinkled in the white areas, you're gonna see that. And then, ooh, pink fairy dust. You're gonna find in these like candy canes in the tree. Oh, that is so pretty. You're gonna find that in there, in here too. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And you're gonna find it like a little bit in this mantle here. You're gonna find a little bit of the pink fairy dust, a little bit of the white AB. Okay, let's go to this bottom bottom part here, so that way we can kind of see Clara a little bit. Oh, her dress. If we're gonna have any specials anywhere, purple fairy dust in her dress galore. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, you're gonna find purple fairy dust in her dress. That's gonna be stunning. We have a little bit of the pink fairy dust down here. Is this a present? It's like a present. This is a present. You guys, sorry. Sometimes when I'm looking at really dark pixel art, I have a hard time picking things out, but I look at the original artwork and I'm like, okay, that's a present. So we have a little bit of the pink fairy dust going on in this present here. Okay, scoot this over a little bit more so we can see this left part. Again, we have some more of the yellow fairy dust going on inside these ornaments. This stocking has some of the pink fairy dust outlining it. And we have some of the red fairy dust outlining this area over here of the chair. Oh, I really love the little mice. They're so cute. And we have a little bit of the gray fairy dust in the mice here and the mice here. Mouse. The mouse. That's all I can spy. But you guys, this is so pretty. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. This is Clara and the Nutcracker by Miss Holly. We have one more painting, so stick around. Let's hop into the last one. I'll be honest, this was the painting I was most looking forward to in this entire haul video, but after opening up those other three, I'm nervous because like if I was most excited about this, but I ended up loving those even more than I thought I would. Not that I wasn't expecting to like them, but you guys know what I mean. Listen, I think this one's gonna be like immaculate times a million and I don't know how to handle myself, but anyways, here's our last painting. We have Christmas Room by Marigona Suli. This is a 27.6 by 39 inch or 69.9 by 98.8 centimeter square diamonds. This beauty of a room. I love it, love it, love it. Over here, we have our drill count. So we have 78 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 fairy dust, and 4 fairy dust. Okay, I knew there was a typo. I read it before. I think it's 2 ABs, an iridescent diamond, and 4 fairy dust for a total diamond count of 111,557 diamonds. So basically a snack. Let's hop into it. This one I just love, and I have plans for this one. Not like any immediate plans that I'm aware of, but I'll tell you guys the plans as soon as we get this thing open and looking at the canvas. But spool kit, move that to the side. Oof, that is like vacuumed into into the box. We have this. Put this to the side. Okay. Treasure Quest card wise, like I said earlier, they all were bronzes, but just take a look at this beauty. I love it. So pretty. Oh, so gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Let's hop into our sticker sheet. Alrighty, we have a Christmas Room by Marigona Suli. Oh, I love her. I love it. I love these room scenes. Listen, give me all of the girls reading in a chair, by a window, with their cats, with their dogs, with their books, with their Christmas trees, with their treats. I want it all. I want 50 of them. No, scratch that. I want 100 of them. So anyways, let's get into the stickers. Very fun. I don't know if this was the color palette I was expecting out of this, but I am a bad indicator of that. So take nothing from me. It's so pretty though. Okay, special drills over here. So 2 ABs, a tan and a green. Yep, orange iridescent. Ooh, orange iridescent. 4 fairy dust, a red, a green, a tan, and a white. Very fun. No, well, I was gonna say no quintessential red, but no, there is. Z817 is definitely red, but it's not the 666. But that's still, it's like, I think 817 might be a tiny bit darker. I don't know, actually. Anyways, we have our stickers. Let's get into this canvas. Oh, it was such a clean rip. I'm here for it. Also, I didn't mention this before, but Diamond Art Clip canvases, they're so freaking soft. They're some of the best. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God, we got some of the Z3865 on the edging. Oh my gosh. Oh, so pretty. Okay, incredible, amazing. I want to see this canvas as soon as possible. Let's roll this baby backwards. See, why did the other canvas not roll so nicely? I've had it nicely for the other ones. Anyways, get this rolled backwards. Okay, get this. Whoa, oh gosh, okay. Oh no, as it's falling. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this painting. Oh my gosh, this is so full of detail. This is my perfect diamond painting. I love this. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, look at the fireplace. Look at her, she's just reading with her cozy blanket, her book. And then the best part of the painting is the little dog, and my plan is to tentatively rechart this to look like my Zeus. I don't know how well that's gonna go. He does have a very similar build, if you will, like small dog look, with the floofy tail. And my thought, right? So let me look at this original artwork really quickly. So this spot here and like over here, these are kind of like some darker brown colors. Zeus's black spots are quite literally in the same exact spots. Like he has one kind of going down his back into his butt area. And I kind of think I could rechart this to make this look like Zeus. I don't know. Listen, maybe next Christmas in July. I don't know, but I do think I want that to look like him. Also, holy confetti on this canvas. This is so much confetti, but again, I love confetti. This is beautiful. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Marigona suli, every single time gets me. Every single time, legit, without fail. Okay, here we have our color palette again. Like I said, we have at least 3 bags of this Z3865 color, so a few bags of a white fairy dust. I see the orange iridescent drill kind of peeking through back here a little bit. So I do see a little bit of that. Do I see any of our other specials? I see our red fairy dust. So yeah, it might be like a little bit darker than a 666, but really gorgeous. That's gonna look so good. And then I don't see any of the ABs, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, this color palette is so dang pretty. I need to stop unboxing things. I'm just joking, I will never stop unboxing things, but like, this is just, it's such a pretty, just such a pretty painting. Okay, we're gonna start at the bottom for this one actually, because part of me feels like starting at the bottom just makes way more sense than whatever I was doing starting at the top, but let's see what kind of specials and where they are in this canvas. So we had 2 ABs. We had the tan and the green. We had an orange iridescent, and then we had 4 fairy dust. We had a red, a green, a tan-ish color, I think, and a white. And the white you see on the canvas will be the white fairy dust regardless. So just to make that clear off the bat, we don't have another white drill. So like the outsides of like these, I think these are like orange peels. That is the white fairy dust. We have a little bit of that. And again, we had a lot of that to begin with. I'm not seeing a ton of it in this bottom part particularly, but I'm sure we'll come across it at some point. Obviously, that would make sense. We have some of the green AB in like the highlighting the lid part of this tin can or tin container thing, and we have a little bit going on the insides here. And then we also have some of the red fairy dust as well in these red areas of the tin here and a little bit here. This tablecloth has outlines here of the red fairy dust just kind of going in these lines here. As well as over here. Oh, these are scissors. They're a red pair of scissors that have the red fairy dust. You guys can barely see it. The red scissors. My bad. The bowl, or like, is this a popcorn tin? No. It looked like a popcorn tin. No, this like bowl of, I don't know, maybe the oranges or cookies or whatever these are. Again, with the red fairy dust, we have some of that there. The green in here is also some of the green AB. Again, you guys can't really see it. Green AB, red fairy dust. My apologies. Let's see. I feel like we might see some of the green AB in the tree possibly, or at least some of the green fairy dust, but we are seeing a tiny bit of like okay, so maybe it's like a yellowish kind of fairy dust, but we're seeing a tiny bit in the flame here, and we're also seeing a little bit of the orange crystal in the flame as well. Let's get this moved down a little bit. Oh my gosh, let's get into our main event. The gal reading her book with her dog. The dog sweater has some of the red fairy dust that is so cute. I love it. Does the dog have anything else? I don't think so. Oh, the rabbit. The rabbit is wearing a sweater. Listen, if you guys have rabbits, do you dress up your rabbits? Is that a thing people do? We have a little bit of the red fairy dust in the sweater of the rabbit. These I think they're both bunnies. I think so. This one definitely. I don't know. I think that. And then a little bit of the white fairy dust in there. This blanket has a ton of the red fairy dust kind of throughout it. Over here we have some of the red fairy dust. In here, in these candles, we have some of the red fairy dust. We have some of the yellow tannish kind of fairy dust inside the flames, as well as the orange iridescent drill as well. And then we also have some of the orange iridescent drill kind of lining the bottoms of each of the candles as well. A little bit of the white fairy dust in here too. Let's see about our girl and her outfit. I'm not really seeing any specials in there, but we do in her sweater have some of the red fairy dust. Really, really pretty. Let's take a look a little bit closer at this tree right here. I actually don't think any of the greens in the tree are any green special drills. I wasn't too sure. But like the red areas in, not this, but like in this bow and this bow and this bow, these are going to be some of the red fairy dust in there. Ooh, some of these ornaments have a mix of like that yellow fairy dust mixed with that orange crystal drill, which is really pretty. We see that in quite a few, not this one, but in quite a few of these ornaments. We're going to find that. That's really pretty. Ooh. And then the fire over here, we're gonna find some of that. Okay, so it's definitely a yellow fairy dust in the flame here and some of the orange crystal drill. Some of these book spines are gonna be some of the red fairy dust. And then some of the darker green fairy dust as well. And then the white we're seeing kind of out here is going to be that white fairy dust, the white fairy dust over here as well. The white in the wall that we're seeing is going to be the white fairy dust. Again, red in the candles, we're going to see some of the red fairy dust, and in the little like toy soldier that's right here. Yeah, I still think that's a toy soldier. We have a little bit in some of these candles of like candles hanging off the tree. We have some of that tan AB in there. Really pretty. Let's get this scooted down just a bit. Let's see this top half. Oh, arguably my favorite part of the painting. Well, no. I love this entire painting, to be honest. We have more of the white fairy dust down here, over here, in here. Yellow fairy dust going on over here and in here. On the walls and like going into the ceiling, we do see some of the white fairy dust in here and then kind of going up in the top here. And we also do have some fairy hanging string lights or whatever, and that has a lot of the orange crystal drill kind of throughout it as well. That's gorgeous. I love that touch. Inside the little picture frame here, we have a little bit of the yellow fairy dust and the orange crystal drill. Some of these book spines, again, you're going to find some with red fairy dust. You're going to find, is that like, what is that? It's like just little like, it's like a star hanging from the bookshelf. We have a little bit of the yellow fairy dust and the orange crystal again over there. I love the like bookshelf vibe over here and then like a secondary bookshelf here, like a hanging shelf almost, not like hanging, but like, I don't know, I guess kind of hanging on the wall, whatever. We have a little bit of the tan AB going on inside some of these little knickknacks on this bookshelf here. Some of the white fairy dust, red fairy dust. I mean, really, truly, you're gonna see everything everywhere. More of the red fairy dust going on in the bookshelves here, or in the books. Is this a train? That is cool. We have some of the red fairy dust in here. Again, red fairy dust in here and in the bows. In the picture here with a little bit of the orange iridescent. More of the white fairy dust in here. Sprinkled in throughout here. I mean, really, truly. This is just so chock full of specials and details. Diamond Art Club did a fabulous job. So anyways, you guys, let's get this rolled back up a little bit. This has been my 2025 Diamond Art Club Christmas haul. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me know in the comments, what did you grab during this really fun drop? And did you wish list anything? I want to know all the things down below, and if you made it all the way to the end, leave me a book emoji because she's reading. And thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.